More changes to the college football playoff format are coming around the bend, and you had to expect that. So they're staying at 12 for right now. And a big reason for that is because the Big Ten and the SEC could not agree. The Big Ten wants this thing to go to 24 teams. The SEC wants 16 teams, and they just simply could not agree. There's going to be more expansion coming down the pike sooner rather than later. But now, the four conference champions from the Power Four leagues are guaranteed entry. Remember, Duke won the ACC championship game as a five-loss team, but they did not get in. And of course, you knew that that was coming. Why? Because we had two conference champions from the group of five get in. Anytime something happens in favor of the group of five, you know that there are changes coming down the pike. The year before, Boise got a first-round bye out of the Mountain West. That changed. And of course, this year, both Tulane and James Madison got in, while the ACC champ did not get in, albeit the ACC screwed up that whole thing from the jump. That's neither here nor there. But nonetheless, if this had been in place for this year, we would not have seen Miami's big-time run to the championship game because they would not have gotten in. Also, the Notre Dame factor. Now, as long as Notre Dame is in that top 12, no matter what, the Fighting Irish are guaranteed a spot. I'll tell you like this. This is the tournament that is never really stable because, again, they're still trying out things. They're trying to figure out what they feel works best. So this thing is going to continue to change. But like I said, it's only a matter of time before we get to 16 teams. One thing I would definitely like to see happen, which is not going to happen, is, like I said the other night, they've got to cut down on these gaps between the games. Now the national championship game is going to be pushed back even further into the month of January next season, and I think it's an ultimate waste. I truly do feel that this season should be wrapped up much sooner than it is. You got these on-campus games for the first round. They should happen immediately after the conference championship games. The big gaps for the teams that have the first round buys, and then just extending this thing and extending this thing and extending this thing. But nonetheless, they're going to keep tinkering with the sauce until they figure out something, or at least what they feel is best. But like I said, I don't think we get to 24. But definitely sooner rather than later, this thing is going to get to 16 teams. The college football playoff, the gift that keeps on giving, and the changes that keep on coming with it.